Yo, what is going on? It's about time I make another commentary. I have a good amount of stuff to discuss, talk about, and explain. First of all, this is Pyrex 1.5. This is my second pass. I couldn't record my first pass because something was going on with Xbox Live after I passed it, and none of the apps and shit were working for me. So I had to pass it again. Luckily, I passed it my next try. This is generally agreed by, well, I shouldn't say generally, this is agreed by everyone that this is a level 6, pretty much except myself. This track really isn't that difficult. I don't think it's a level 6, really, but I don't really feel like arguing that much, so I'm just gonna put level 6 in the title, and you can make your own opinion on what it is. Just keep in mind, I did spend a lot of time passing this track. It wasn't easy by any means, but I don't think it's level 6. This was way easier than Inhuman, so, you know, there's that. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is the tournament, my tournament, that didn't get finished and why it didn't get finished. So, if you don't know, 2 matches that were played didn't work out very well, I guess is a good way of saying it. We had two different people, 2 different times, quit in the middle of a match because they weren't happy with the track that was picked, I guess. So the first time it happened, the track was picked by me, I wasn't playing, and they didn't know until I told them, and then they practiced and they played it, and one of them quit. And the reason that this wasn't too big of a deal, because I realized, okay, this is a little stupid of me. I should have, you know, had them both agree on the track and all of that, and it's not really fair, I guess, you know. And so we repicked the track, and he actually ended up, and but with giving the guy a 1-0 lead, the guy ended up coming back and winning because of the track change, most likely. So that sparked a bunch of controversy already. So then, later on in the tournament, the same guy that had the track switched on him was playing against myself, and we had both agreed on the track. 100% we talked about it and we agreed. And about 75%, maybe more, of the way through the track, I was really far ahead. Like, you know, not even possible to come back. And he ended up quitting. And this was when I was not happy at all. So I had to I basically forfeited in a way. Like, I just kind of let him have it because I was over it. And I was going to continue the tournament. It wasn't over. And then something else happened, and then this was the last draw. Basically, people played their match without telling me, which isn't too big of a deal in itself, but the reason it was such a big deal was because they played the match just assuming that the other guy was going to lose. Because they basically played a round ahead. They counted someone out and just assumed, okay, I'm going to beat him. We may as well play our match against each other. And after that, that was it for me. I was done. I didn't even say I was done or anything. If anyone asked me anything about it, I just didn't even answer them. I pretty much ignored them, and I wasn't too happy about that. But that's the way it is. I hear Plopacuzzi is hosting a tournament for, I guess, what you'd consider the less skilled players, the non-top players. I hear that's what he's doing. So that should be interesting. I'll definitely watch that. I won't be participating, obviously. Okay, so that's just got all the tournament stuff out of the way. Ask any questions you want, but it is what it is. And it's too bad it had to end like that. Maybe I'll do something in the future. I don't know. We'll see. So another thing I want to talk about was, again, for like the millionth time, because this is a never ongoing discussion, is ninja levels. So this time I want to get into, you know, how subjective it really is. So obviously it's one of the most subjective things you can talk about, right? Like, this is a good example right here. I think this is level 5, whereas everyone else in the fucking world apparently thinks it's a 6. So, now, there's this thing made by Red Links that is, supposed to be the new way of determining ninja levels when it's done. Okay, so what it is it basically takes playtime, timeouts, who's played it, who's passed it, and it takes all these stats, and then that's what determines the level. Now people are saying this will work great once it's 100% good and it's all worked out. Right now it's a big mess, but they're saying it could work, and they really do believe it will work. Now the reason I say this is bullshit is because there's so many different factors that go into determining it. Like, okay, so sure, maybe my play time is a lot, but who's to say I wasn't AFK? Who's to say for whatever reason I wasn't trying or whatever? That it's a flawed system completely. So I might go into another commentary, but this is not the way to judge ninja levels. If people really start using this, that's just the way it is, I guess. I'm gonna have to live with it, but it's really dumb. And you shouldn't change something we've been doing for 3 years. It'll never be perfect, I know that, but we don't need it to be perfect. Ninja levels shouldn't be, oh my god, I can't believe he says it's a 4. It should be a general, like, the point for ninja levels is like, okay, this is a level 3, I'm not going to play this because I can't pass level 3s, you know? Or like, but I swear it's a 4, you know, it must be a 4, so, okay. So it's a 4 to you, I guess. It's because it's too subjective to pinpoint exact levels, but at the same time we can't have a stats page because there's too many variables to go in. And the last thing I'm going to talk about is people judging ninja levels when they haven't played the track at all and they can't pass the track. Now this is really bullshit. Okay, so this has been a big problem for me for a very long time, because this is very annoying when I have people telling me, no, you're wrong, this is a level 4 or this is a level 5, and you're just like cocky or something like that. It has nothing to do with me being cocky. It just, I really don't like when people judge tracks when they haven't played them and they can't pass them. It doesn't make any sense, and that's just the way it is. That's my opinion. I actually do want to talk more, but I don't have any more time. The video is ending. Like I said, this track is by Slick Scythe. Me and him have passed it. I think Plopakuz is going for it. Pex, I think. I'm not sure. And like I said, I think it's level 5, but everyone else is level 6. I'll have the hardest obstacles in order from easiest to hardest in the description. So make sure to look, and I will see you next time. Peace.